is what the price that we bought him. So I'm impressed with Havertz, and if he keeps on performing like this in the next 2 years to come, 3 years to come, he's going to be a Ballon d'Or contender. Yes,
Havertz for Ballon d'Or.
Currently no, but in the few years to come, because there are players up there, Saka, Odegaard, yeah, he's yet to. But if he plays like this, scores goals like this, and improves upon certain plays in the Arsenal team, I feel like he's going to be a part of. And once upon a time, Real Madrid came that they wanted.
In this video, I'm going to give you a review of Arsenal versus Brentford. Arsenal 2, Brentford 1. It was really an interesting game. I watched the game and I was like, wow, what a game. I have an Arsenal fan here with me. He'll tell you more about the game. Ben, what's up?
A day champion.
How was the game?
Wonderful game by all standards. I was telling you beforehand that Arteta was going to beat Brentford. Brentford, now Arsenal is a top club, and we are part of now the elites. You understand? So we are not
elite in England or elite in Europe.
Elite in England. I'm not talking about. We are not up there at Europe yet. So I'm saying that concerning these clubs like Brentford, Brighton, we are not going to let them take us by surprise anymore. You understand? So I knew that this game was a win for Arsenal, seeing that they came to Emirates and all that. So it's a win. It's a wonderful game and wonderful performance from all the boys. I'm impressed. Yes.
3 points from Arsenal. Arsenal are now on top of the Premier League on top of Liverpool with goal difference. How's the feeling like?
Wonderful feeling. As I told you earlier, Arteta is doing magic, and at this point, if Arsenal does not win this league, I'm okay, because we've seen improvement from the boys, that winning mentality, and we are still focused. You understand? Seeing how Brentford sat back and blocked us, they prevented us from crossing and scoring early goals, as we've seen in the recent games. And so I'm impressed. I'm impressed with the boys. Seeing that I was feeling like if Partey was not around, we were going to struggle and all those things. But we've seen that without Partey, without Zinchenko, without Tomiyasu, without David Raya, without certain players in the squad, we are still beating these teams. Brentford was once upon a time a hard nut to crack and all those stuff. But I'm impressed with Arsenal, I must say, yes.
So Kai Havertz is trending. How did you see Kai Havertz's performance?
Before, you see, I was a big fan of Kai Havertz when he was once in Leverkusen, not when he was Chelsea. When he was at Leverkusen, he was once that guy, you understand? And you've seen him that he plays in every game that, Germany plays, you understand? I mean that he's a top guy. But we've seen how Chelsea wanted to crumble this player. Before Chelsea went into all this turmoil and all those, struggles and all those, Havertz was that, he was picking up these lines and all, and it was a player that Lampard used to like and all those stuff. And he needed a good coach, and he has met Arteta. So since you see Partey is even on the bench and Havertz is performing, so I like how Havertz has transformed. He has proven his naysayers wrong, and he's doing the job that we bought him for. Is what the price that we bought him. So I'm impressed with Havertz, and if he keeps on performing like this in the next 2 years to come, 3 years to come, he's going to be a Ballon d'Or contender. Yes,
Havertz for Ballon d'Or.
Currently no, but in the few years to come, because there are players up there, Saka, Odegaard, yeah, he's yet to. But if he plays like this, scores goals like this, and improves upon certain plays in the Arsenal team, I feel like he's going to be a part of. And once upon a time, Real Madrid came that they wanted Havertz. So he's an elite player. Yes, he's a good player.
So some people were saying that Havertz was supposed to be given a red card when he simulated a second yellow card in a penalty box. How did you see that? How did you see that penalty, that challenge?
Arsenal were supposed to have a penalty. Did they give to us?
Which one?
We were supposed to have a penalty multiple times, like the one that the player pushed. Was it Lewis Potter or something? He pushed Gabriel. There was numerous occasions, and these are important games. And as a referee, when coming to such important games, you are being told that, Master, and you're gonna be red card and all those stuff. So you need to, be focused on the game. This was not a red card. If a player simulates, it's not a game that we're going to give. Already we were struggling. You want to give Havertz red card so that we don't get the final goal. No. So I feel like it was not a red card. It was not supposed to be a red card. Perfect refereeing decisions, except for the fact that we were supposed to have it. So if he didn't give us a penalty and he didn't give the red card to have it's equal. So yes, so the win, we deserved it. Yes.
There are people saying Declan Rice is the sign of the season. We saw him. He scored the winning goal. He scored the first goal, and then he scored. He hit the post. If you're watching the game carefully, I mean, how did you Declan Rice in the game?
Declan Rice at this point should be crowned the player of the season.
Ahead of Phil Foden?
No matter the player, the club that wins the EPL, Declan Rice has proven that he is worth the 100 million price that we bought him for. Not Jack Grealish.
Oh, Jack Grealish hasn't played much this season. Phil Foden?
No, not. I'm talking about the 100 million tag, not Caicedo, not Enzo. These people are below the belt. This is a real midfielder. And before, kudos to Edu and Arteta for going for Declan Rice. I said they should give the player of the season to Declan Rice, because once upon a time, when Partey was injured, we were like, who's going to partner? We saw Declan Rice single-handedly, take over the midfield. Now he's scoring goals. He added scoring goals to his game
and assists.
You understand? So this is a player who deserves this award. So I don't think Liverpool, which player can battle Declan Rice for the player of the season. So he has been the sign of the season, irrespective of the outcome of the league winner and all those stuff. Declan Rice, game changer, and I feel like he can fit into every club in the world currently.
In the Premier League.
In the world, in Europe, wherever. So he can play every club.
So does he bench Rodri at Manchester City?
Easy. With what he's doing, I'm not saying that. I'm not. Listen to him. Declan Rice can play the game, the ball. Rodri is playing.
Okay.
But when it comes in terms of mentality and all those stuff, Rodri is in a bit ahead of him. But in the coming years, I'm saying that if Declan Rice keeps on performing like this, at a point in time, I mean, okay. There's no way that I can boldly say that Rodri is going to, reduce his performance. Yes, you understand. So I'm saying that he's going to up there. He's coming to be a part of the, top-notch players like Casemiro and all those stuff. So every team, deserves and has such a player like that. Yes.
Let's talk about Ramsdale. Ramsdale made that costly error in the game, and I'm sure if this match ended up being a draw, that was going to be his last match for us now. How do you see that error?
Mistakes happen in football. Mistakes.
It happens to everybody.
Happens in football. We see Haaland miss certain chances, and their recent game, if it was not for Foden and all these things, it would have ended in a draw.
Yes.
So mistakes happen, and seeing that about his recent issues with, his lost confidence and all those stuff. You understand? So this was a game that has more intensity and all those stuff. So you can't just place in a player who has been sitting on the bench for many games and just, in a way, all I can see the mistakes happen, and he made certain saves that
yes.
Then
the Ivan Toney.
So his mistake. This game could have gone out 3-1 or 7 before we could have it equalized. Yes. So I'm saying that he made certain crucial saves, and this is where I applaud Ramsdale, that he's a good shotstopper than Ramsdale. Unfortunately, football has advanced to certain levels, and we see that Ederson is advancing. We can't say that Ederson is being now partnered to compared to Courtois and De Gea, but not because of the saves and not because he's a good passer of the ball, and football has on. So mistakes do happen in football, and I feel like Ramsdale, this is his last game that he's giving for us now. Probably next.
Maybe you get FA Cup matches.
Probably next.
Arsenal is out of FA Cup.
The truth of the matter is Arteta does not like him.
Oh, but he got him for Arsenal.
No, if he likes him, by this time he will be sharing the position with David Raya. Sometime maybe David Raya will be keeping for UEFA Champions League and Ramsdale will be keeping him. But this is a situation where Ramsdale, last season, your number one goalkeeper, is on the bench. It means that he does not trust him.
Yes.
If it was not for the rules in Brentford's rule with Raya and all those stuff, I feel like yes, Raya was going to be. So I feel like he has lost his trust in Ramsdale. So I feel like next season Ramsdale should find a new team and go and cruise over there. So that's mistakes happen in football. So kudos to Ramsdale. Yes.
But it was against Mendes today. How did his performance?
You see, because of the outcome of the game, I can't blame Arteta too much. But if you take off, if we lost this game, I would have come and hand Arteta for this.
Okay.
Because you can't have your best foot player in Partey on the bench.
Okay.
You should have started this game. Not Jorginho. You should partner what do we call him? Declan Rice in the midfield. That was the initial plan. I understand that he's coming back from the.
He has Porto and he has City.
No. This one is important. We all know that Arsenal cannot win the Champions League trophy. We all know. Even if he advances, he's going to meet clubs like Bayern Munich. You are even struggling with FC Porto. How we share Bayern Munich and all those Real Madrid? No. He's not going. He's even going to struggle against Barcelona and all those stuff. So I'm saying that Partey should have been in this game. But I'm applauding Arteta because we had a positive outcome. So in the coming games, I'm starting to trust Arteta. The decisions he's now making is working for him. So I'm not going to blame him too much because Partey also has, just recently came back from injury and all those stuff. So you can't just drop players who have been scoring 5 goals, 6 goals for you and bring in Partey. It will take time for him to, fit back into the setup. So Partey will fit him back, yes.
So Arsenal are now on top of the Premier League. City will play Liverpool. Who do you want to win the game?
I don't want anybody to win the game.
A draw.
I want a draw.
Okay.
Because it will benefit Arsenal.
Okay.
You understand? Arsenal should. As I told you earlier, if Arsenal at the end of the season they don't end up becoming the league winners, I'll still applaud Arteta because he's still competing. Unlike the 1 billion spenders and all those United and all those
struggling,
squandering team and all those stuff. But I feel like they should. I want them to draw because next match we are going to. But next match we are going to meet City at Etihad. Now I have the confidence that we can face them head on.
Arsenal can beat City.
You can face them.
If we win or draw.
It's not going to be. You see, when Manchester City and United are going to play, every football fan knows the outcome. That's going to Man City are going to score United. But now you can boldly claim, even though that we know that City has an upper hand, but it's not going to be very easy for City. You understand? Anything can happen. Who knew that Arsenal was going to score Liverpool 3-1? You understand? So
at the Emirates.
Yes.
Not at the Anfield.
But I don't care if it's Emirates or Anfield.
Why didn't you win at Anfield?
So I'm saying that we have a match against it. So I want Liverpool. I wish Liverpool and City draw and see that they both draw points so that Arsenal can continue being on top of the league log so that we can keep on cruising. Yes.
Charlie, final words.
My final words is that, boys, you are doing a good job. Kudos to Odegaard. He has improved so much. Kudos to Starboy Saka. He's the proper Starboy, not the other Starboy at West Ham. Kudos to Jacob Kiwo, whatever is that left back who slotted in for Ben White. Amazing performance today. 2 assists. Declan Rice, Starboy, Ramsdale, all the boys in the setup. Kudos to them and kudos to Arteta also. Good job, boys. Yeah.
Charlie, guys, thank you for watching this video. The best yet to come. Bye for now.